I believe in accountability. Like every CEO of a major organization, I am responsible for what happens at the Department of Justice. I acknowledge that mistakes were made here, was not involved in seeing any memos, was not involved in any discussions about what was going on. That's basically what I knew as the Attorney General. Obviously, I am concerned about the fact that information, incomplete information was communicated or may have been communicated to the Congress. When you have 110,000 people working in the department, obviously there are going to be decisions made that I'm not aware of in real time. Many decisions are delegated. I never saw documents. We never had a discussion about where things stood.
Hi, this is Josh Marshall from TPM Media. It's Wednesday, May 2nd, 2007. That was Alberto Gonzales and some clips of his various misstatements and fudges from his March 13th press conference at the Department of Justice. Now, many of you may not know this, but Gonzales is actually going back up to Capitol Hill on May 10th, that's next Thursday, to testify before the House Judiciary Committee. So he'll be answering a lot of the same questions again, and he'll have new questions to answer because of the revelations that have come out since his Senate appearance. Now, everybody's asking, why hasn't this guy been fired yet? And what is it going to take for President Bush to finally fire him? What's going to finally lose the president's confidence in Alberto Gonzales?
I do have confidence in Attorney General Al Gonzales. I talked to him this morning.
President Bush has called embattled Attorney General Alberto Gonzales to reaffirm his support.
The president is sticking with Alberto Gonzales.
Yeah, he's got support with me. I support the Attorney General. I told you in Mexico I've got confidence in him. I still do.
I recall making the decision.
When?
Sir, I don't recall when the decision was made.
The Attorney General went up and gave a very candid assessment and answered every question he could possibly answer, honestly answer, in a way that increased my confidence in his ability to do the job. And this is an honest, honorable man in whom I have confidence.
A lot of people point to the relationship between these two men, how many jobs President Bush has gotten for Alberto Gonzales and how long Alberto Gonzales has been working for the president. Let's just quickly run through those. 1994 to 1997, Gonzales is President Bush's counsel as governor of Texas. 97 to 99, Texas Secretary of State. 99 to 2000, President Bush appoints Gonzales to be a justice on the Texas Supreme Court. 2001 to 2005, President Bush makes Gonzales White House counsel, and of course 2005 to 2007, Gonzales serves as Attorney General. So almost Gonzales' entire professional career, at least in the public sector, is due to President Bush. But the fact that President Bush has not fired Alberto Gonzales yet doesn't have to do with their professional relationship, how loyal each is to the other. President Bush has not fired Alberto Gonzales because he can't fire Alberto Gonzales. The thing to remember about Alberto Gonzales is that he basically remained White House counsel even after he took over the Department of Justice. What that means is he really let the White House control the Department of Justice directly. He was a loyal aide to the president. He was someone who would protect the president, someone who would have the president's back. Having someone like that running the Department of Justice was a luxury up until January of this year. Now, though, it's an absolute necessity. The day after President Bush fires Alberto Gonzales, if he did, he'd have to appoint someone new, and the Senate is not going to confirm another Alberto Gonzales, another Attorney General who's close to the president, who will let the White House run the Department of Justice, and most importantly, someone who will have the president's back. The president would have to nominate a real Attorney General, someone who would run the Department of Justice with a real degree of independence, and someone who wouldn't take as their first duty protecting the president, protecting Karl Rove, protecting the people at the White House. It would have to be someone who would let real investigations into the administration go forward, whether that's on the U.S. Attorney Purge scandal or a bunch of other scandals waiting in the wings. That is something that President Bush can't allow. So no matter how big a laughingstock Alberto Gonzales becomes, no matter how much of a political liability he becomes, he can't fire Alberto Gonzales, because what for President Bush what would come next would be even worse. This doesn't even get into what a new Senate confirmation hearing would be like. It would be bloody, and a new nominee wouldn't be able to go up to the Senate and do what Alberto Gonzales did, which is basically say, I can't remember to every question. That person would have to really answer questions because they'd be trying to get votes from the senators there. So again, it's not that President Bush won't fire Alberto Gonzales. He can't fire Alberto Gonzales. Now we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to ask you for your comments about TPMtv. Okay, we're back. We've been doing TPMtv now for almost 3 weeks. As you know, we're doing it 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, every week. So, and what we'd like to know now is, how do you think we're doing? What do you think? You know, we're going to try various kinds of episodes, interviews, episodes about books, news items. So tell us, give us your feedback. If you don't like it, if you do like it, if there's new things you'd like us to try, drop us a line. Send an email to talk@talkingpointsmemo.com. Give us feedback. Tell us what you think. I'm Josh Marshall from TPM Media, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.